I mean, Justin Fields, I think we just set the expectation so low for Fields coming out of Chicago that it was like anytime he worked within structure and threw the ball pretty accurately and made plays with his legs like he has the first few weeks, it felt better. But I think, choose an advanced metric besides the record of the Steelers, 4-2. Choose a metric, PFF, QBR, EPA, passer rating. It's middle of the pack at best. And so, again, it's not like you're benching a, proven top 10 quarterback or even a guy that's playing top 10 quarterback right now. He's been good. I've talked him up. I think he's been, excellent compared to expectations. But again, I don't think it's this there's a lot of people who have really strong takes that you can't bench him. And I am firmly sitting on the fence. That's my strong take is let's see what Russ does. Because if Russ is terrible for 2 weeks, you go back to Justin Fields. And I don't think there is a big difference between both quarterbacks right now, would be my prediction.
But it is rare when you're saying that there's not a gap between the two guys that the 25-year-old would lose his job to the 35, 36-year-old, I think.
No, I get it. I'm not firmly in well, you have to give Russ a chance here. But again, I also think you're also, I'm not in the camp that there's no way you could take this job away from Justin Fields. This isn't Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe in 2001, just if we want to go back that far. I think there's parts of Russ's game that could, get the downfield passing attack going and a little bit more consistent. There's parts of Russ's game that could make the offense better.
The thing that people have said as a argument for Russell Wilson is the guy is going to process the game better and he's going to read defenses better. And the rebuttal I've had back to that is, Steve, well, then why does it take him forever to throw the ball? If he's so good at those two things, why does it take him just as long to get rid of the ball as it does Justin Fields?
No, he's not. I mean, he's not great at that. He's still probably better than Fields, but Fields has been, showing that progress. I'm a little intrigued by look, if the fact that Justin Fields made those strides in Arthur Smith's offense, I wonder if Russ could make those strides in that offense. Now, we've seen Russ in Nathaniel Hackett's offense and Sean Payton's offense, and it wasn't great. It wasn't great over the last couple seasons. So who knows? But I think Russ it's not like Russ has this huge strength that Fields doesn't have, other than I think he can make more consistent downfield throws. He'll run a little bit less. He'll check down a little bit more. But there might be the potential for just more consistent, downfield passing in this offense.
What is a skill right now that you would value more, Russell Wilson's downfield passing or Justin Fields' running ability?
I have to see where Russ is, man. I mean, look, he really hasn't played well for about 3.5 years. I mean, that's just the reality of this. I do think
you don't
Fields,
buy the 26 touchdown, 8 interception thing that people pound to death?
No. Touchdown interception ratio is just a terrible number generally. There's so much luck and circumstance involved in those numbers. Russ didn't play that great last year. He had some moments. He didn't play that well all last season. There was a lot of garbage time stuff in there. It just wasn't great. I think the Fields running ability, you saw it on Sunday. That was not a great passing effort against the Raiders.
It was not.
But he has 2 touchdowns on the ground. Broderick Jones forgets to block anyone on a play, and Fields turns it into a gain. Right? It's those things do matter, and Fields does bring that to the table. Russ isn't doing that right now. So I think, maybe I want to just see where Russ is. I'm more curious than anything, but I don't have a strong opinion that he's going to go out there and, throw for 350 and 3 scores,